Sa'al, God who trains and surrounds. You surround me and train my hands for battle. Your presence is my preparation. Yehovah Elohi Sa'al, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself. And you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, with all the muchness that you have. Yod, He, Vav, He. Hand, behold. Nail, behold. Psalm chapter 144 by David. Blessed be Yehovah, my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle. He shows me grace, and he is my fortress, my stronghold, in whom I find shelter, my shield, in whom I take refuge, who subdues my people under me. Yehovah, what are mere mortals that you notice them at all? Humans, that you think about them. Man is like a puff of wind, his days like a fleeting shadow. Yehovah, lower the heavens and come down, touch the mountains and make them pour out smoke. Shoot out lightning and scatter them. Send out your arrows and rout them. Reach out your hands from on high. Rescue me, save me out of deep water, out of the power of strangers, whose mouths speak worthless words, and whose right hands swear false oaths. God, I will sing a new song to you, sing praises to you, with a 10-stringed harp. You give kings their victories. You save your servant Aleph Tav, David, from the cruel sword. Rescue me, save me from the power of strangers, whose mouths speak worthless words, and whose right hands swear false oaths. Our sons in their youth will be like full-grown saplings. Our daughters will be like sculptured pillars, fit for the corner of a palace. Our barns are full with crops of every kind. The sheep in our field number thousands, tens of thousands. Our oxen are well fed. Our city walls have no breach. Our people are not taken captive, and there are no cries of protest in our cities, open places. How happy the people who live in such conditions. How happy the people whose God is Yehovah. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 144th chapter of Psalm? We can love Yehovah by blessing Yehovah not only for victories, but for training that precedes them. Love Yehovah by trusting his strength over our own, knowing he prepares us before the battle begins. Love Yehovah by declaring him as our fortress, shield, and deliverer, even before we see the enemy fall. How can we love our neighbors as Yeshua loves us? By becoming a protector of the weak, using the strength he gives us not to dominate, but to defend. How can we bear one another's burdens? By helping others see that Yehovah is their fortress, especially when they're surrounded by their own battles. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1. Faithfulness. Declaring Yehovah as deliverer and trustworthy refuge. 2. Self-control. letting him train your hands before lifting them. 3. Goodness, praying for flourishing cities and people at peace. We'll conclude with a mitzvah, declaration, and the Aaronic blessing. Yehovah's written mitzvah are perfect instructions. Mitzvah. You shall not be afraid of them, for Yehovah your God is the one fighting for you. Deuteronomy 3, verse 22. This mitzvah reminds us that every battle we face begins with His presence, not our performance. Declaration. I will not rely on the strength of my hand, but on the rock who trains and delivers. I am guarded. I am prepared. I am His. Aaronic blessing. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and He will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of His being toward you, bringing order, and He will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of His being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.